Crossing time falling for the prince.
Lalin, a modern Thai office girl, obsessed with ancient Chinese dramas, gets sucked into a mysterious painting and wakes up as a stranger in an ancient kingdom. What starts as a desperate struggle to survive turns into something totally unexpected. She captures the attention and heart of Prince Longyu, the cold and stoic third prince, who never believed in love two hearts. Suddenly, he finds himself protecting this strange, outspoken woman, who turns his world upside down. Amid court intrigues, battles for the throne, and hidden secrets of the kingdom, can Lalin find her way back to her own world? Or will her heart make her choose a completely different destiny? This story has it all: romance, comedy, martial arts, palace schemes, and heart-fluttering moments. Get ready to cross time and fall in love right alongside her.
Chapter 4. Lalin was framed.
The once quiet night in the imperial palace was now in utter chaos. Rumors spread like wildfire. The forbidden poison has been stolen. Lalin, who had been hiding in a corner, sighing over her tangled mess with Princess Lian, hadn't even figured out an escape plan before fate threw another disaster her way. Suddenly, a loud proclamation echoed across the palace walls. Whoever stole the poison shall face the harshest punishment. Any suspicious individual must be arrested immediately. Lalin shivered, goosebumps crawling up her arms. Who in their right mind would steal something that dangerous? She whispered to herself, clutching her arms tightly, heart pounding. But just as she peeked cautiously from behind the pillar, there she is, that suspicious maid. Someone shouted. Lin's eyes widened in horror as she saw a group of armed guards charging straight at her. Wait, you've got the wrong person. I didn't do anything, she cried, flailing her arms desperately. But it was too late. Rough hands grabbed her arms, dragging her forcefully into the palace courtyard. A crowd quickly gathered, whispers filling the air like a storm. Is it true? Did that maid really steal the poison? She's new, isn't she? Maybe she's a spy. Lalin felt her knees weaken as she was forced to kneel in the center of the crowd, dozens of eyes boring into her like sharp daggers. Oh no, oh no, oh no. What is this, a false accusation episode? She could practically hear the dramatic background music from her favorite dramas blaring in her head. In the grand ceremonial courtyard of the imperial palace, tension crackled in the air like an approaching storm. Princess Lian appeared, her elegant smile tinged with undeniable satisfaction. So, you dared to steal the forbidden poison of the palace. Tell me, who were you planning to poison? What? I'm the villain now? Lalin screamed internally, her eyes wide with disbelief. Wait, this is insane. I've never touched any poison, Lalin protested, waving her hands desperately. Princess Lian gracefully turned and nodded toward an official. The man stepped forward, holding up a cloth pouch with slow, deliberate movements. He opened it. Inside was a jet black ceramic vial. This is the missing poison, the official announced sternly. And it was found inside your room. Lalin's jaw dropped. What? No, I swear. I've never even seen that bottle in my life. This is a setup, totally a setup. Her mind raced. By the side, by Xian, the playful yet sharp-eyed bodyguard, frowned and stepped forward. I've never seen her touch anything like that. Do you have any other proof besides just this? Princess Lian let out a delicate sigh, her lips curling into a cold smile. If she's innocent, why was it found in her room? The whispers in the crowd grew louder, filling the courtyard like an echoing wave. Lalin felt sweat bead on her forehead, her heart pounding. Oh no, how do I get out of this mess? And then, Prince Longyu arrived, his imposing figure cutting through the tension like a blade. His face was calm, cold, unreadable, but his presence made everyone fall silent. What's happening here? His low voice carried authority that made even the boldest official lower his gaze. Princess Lian stepped forward with a carefully crafted sigh. Your Highness, this maid was found with the forbidden poison in her quarters. I fear she may harbor ill intentions toward the palace. Lalin whipped her head to look at the cold, unreadable face of the prince, her heart racing out of control. Oh no, am I going to be executed? Prince Longyu slowly scanned the crowd, then locked eyes on her. Finally, he said, his voice sharp and clear. I will handle this myself. Under the moonlit palace, Lalin wandered through the stone paths of Prince Longyu's residence, her heart still pounding from barely escaping The poison theft accusation. Ugh. Even when I do absolutely nothing, trouble still comes to find me. How long am I supposed to survive like this? She was muttering to herself when suddenly, several soldiers rushed in, surrounding the dark figure. But it was no use. The shadow darted like a phantom, dodging every blow. With a flick of the sleeve, glittering poison needles shot out, dropping 2 more soldiers in a heartbeat. Oh no, oh no. This is a full-blown assassination attempt. Lalin's mind spun wildly, panic rising. Her instinct screamed for her to hide or run, but her feet wouldn't budge. Wait, aren't I supposed to be the plucky heroine in this mess? What would a drama heroine do? Whack. Acting purely on instinct. She whipped her arm up, clenched her fist, and swung her leg in a sharp kick, sending the black-clad intruder flying straight into a wooden pillar. The entire courtyard fell into stunned silence. Without thinking, Lalin lunged forward, twisting her body with surprising agility. Her hand shot up, smacking away a poison needle that was about to graze a soldier's cheek. What the heck did I just do? Lalin's heart pounded wildly, her arms frozen midair. Heavy footsteps echoed across the courtyard, steady and commanding. Prince Longyu appeared, his dark robes fluttering slightly as he stepped forward. The soldiers immediately bowed deeply, but his sharp eyes scanned the scene coolly, until they landed squarely on Lalin. You. His voice was calm, but his gaze drilled into her. You're the one who fought off the assassin, aren't you? Lalin jumped, waving her hands frantically. No, Your Highness. It was a burst of divine strength. Heaven must have helped me out. Byaxian, standing beside the prince, let out a soft chuckle. That so-called burst of divine strength sure kicked an assassin flying several meters, didn't it? Prince Longyu's sharp gaze remained fixed on her, calm on the surface, but in the depths of his eyes was a storm of suspicion. Who exactly is this woman? Later that night, inside Prince Longyu's study, Lalin sat tensely across from the imposing figure of the prince. The room was silent except for the faint clink as he set his teacup down. His dark eyes never left her face. I'll ask you one more time. His voice was low, firm. Where did you learn to fight like that? Lalin blinked rapidly. Oh no. If I say I learned Muay Thai and Taekwondo back in my world, will he even understand what I'm talking about? She forced a shaky smile, sweat dotting her forehead. Your Highness. Perhaps it's just pure instinct. Maybe the heavens gifted me in a moment of crisis. Prince Longyu leaned forward slightly, his piercing gaze sharp enough to cut through stone. Heaven's gift, or something you're still hiding from me? My lord. I just have good survival instincts. That's all. Lalin forced a shaky, sheepish smile, doing her absolute best to look as harmless and ordinary as possible. But Prince Longyu, oh, he wasn't buying it one bit. You move with the precision of someone trained in the martial world, he said slowly, voice edged with suspicion. Even the palace guards couldn't react in time, yet you dodged the attack and countered effortlessly. His sharp gaze narrowed, like he was trying to see right through her soul. Lin gulped hard. Oh no. I overdid it, didn't I? Prince Longyu took a slow, deliberate step closer. Lalin instinctively shuffled back, heart pounding in her chest. Tell me. His voice was low, teasingly smooth, eyes gleaming with quiet challenge. Are you a disciple of some hidden martial sect? Lin gave a dry, awkward laugh, frantically waving her hands. Yes. No. The Heavenly Mount Tai sect. Your Highness. Byaxian, who had been listening quietly on the side, suddenly burst out laughing. I've traveled across many realms, yet I've never once heard of this so-called Heavenly Mount Tai sect. You know. Oh no. I just made that up on the spot. Lalin's mind was screaming, her heart thundering in her chest. Prince Longyu, however, said nothing. His icy gaze stayed locked on her, sharp and unrelenting, as if he could peel away every flimsy layer of her lies. Desperate, Lalin tried to wave the moment away. Really, Your Highness? I was just lucky. If it weren't for sheer luck, I would have been skewered already. The prince didn't immediately reply. He simply narrowed his eyes further, studying her intently. Finally, he spoke, his voice calm, deep, and chillingly certain. You're hiding something from me. Lin jolted so hard, she nearly jumped out of her own skin. Oh no. Is he about to figure it out? The still night hung heavy over the maiden's quarters. Lalin lay tossing and turning on the hard wooden bed, her eyes wide open, mind spinning in restless confusion. What did I just do back there? She thought, lifting her hands to stare at them, trembling slightly. Her mind replayed the scene, dodging poison darts, landing that flawless kick that sent the assassin flying. Normally, I only have a bit of basic Muay Thai and Taekwondo training. But why did it feel like my body just moved on its own? Like some power surged through me, something I've never had before? Tentatively, Lalin shifted on the bed and threw a light punch into the air. Whoosh! The air around her seemed to ripple slightly, as if stirred by an invisible force. Wait, don't tell me. Her heart raced. Did I somehow gain mysterious powers when I crossed into this world? The next morning, at the Imperial training grounds. Who exactly are you? Prince Longyu's voice was cold as steel, his sharp gaze locking onto Lalin with the precision of a hawk. Lin jolted, waving her hands frantically. My lord, I'm just a normal maid. Really? I swear. A normal maid? Xian raised an eyebrow, his usual playful smirk curling on his lips. Funny, because last night, I saw you send an assassin flying into a pillar without breaking a sweat. Lin swallowed hard. Oh no. I've totally become the center of attention now. Prince Longyu's piercing gaze didn't waver. Slowly, he stepped closer. His voice low and deliberate. Only someone well-trained in martial arts can control their body to that degree. A bead of sweat slid down Lin's temple. If I don't find a way out of this palace soon, I might seriously end up as some royal lab rat. In the hidden chamber of the Imperial Palace, Princess Sufei gazed at Lin with sharp, evaluating eyes before the corners of her lips curled into a faint, knowing smile. You possess latent martial power. It's possible. You might be one of the chosen ones. Huh, chosen one? Lalin's face tightened in disbelief. What kind of plotline am I stuck in now? I have a proposition for you. Princess Sufei spoke slowly, her voice soft but full of weight. If you wish to survive in this palace and uncover the truth about yourself, you must go train at a hidden martial sect. What? You will journey to the Black Dragon sect and train until you can control the power within you. Lin's eyes widened, heart pounding. They want me to become a martial arts disciple? This is officially turning me into a full-blown wuxia heroine. Princess Sufei raised an eyebrow, a teasing challenge in her tone. Well? Or do you prefer staying here, becoming an easy target for those who are already watching you? Lalin clenched her fists, taking a deep breath. All right, if I want to survive and find my way home, I have no choice but to train. Very well, Your Highness. I'll go to the Black Dragon sect and learn martial arts. Coming up next, will Lalin survive the grueling training? What secrets does the Black Dragon sect hide? Her fate has just taken a thrilling new turn. Please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episode.